up with it?
What's up with it, y'all? It's your girl Jezzy Rose, and you are now tuned in to my podcast, What's Tea Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you are listening via SoundCloud or AudioMac, like and follow. I will be sure to list all of my socials down below so you can stay updated to when I drop, but I will be dropping an episode every single Saturday. Yes, every Saturday. So I really just want to get into some things today, but before I do that, I would like to introduce myself. For those who do not know me, my name is Jezzy Rose. I am a singer, a rapper, content creator, all of that fun stuff. And welcome to my podcast if you are new here. So let's just get straight into the topic. Let's get straight into the tea.
I'm ready to answer the tea. What is the tea?
Okay, so the first topic for today is basically some Facebook drama. I feel like, as Bahamians, no matter what happens, we got some Facebook drama going on. Okay, so this lady named Tierra Escobar Gaviria. I hope I pronounced that right. Y'all know I ain't too good with pronunciations. She says the real N-words in Freeport either dead, in jail, or moved. The girls who know road knows what I meanin'. Boy, the money was round in Freeport. Jack N-words just giving you money cause you pretty, inviting you out. You're eating, drinking from morning to night, giving you money to enjoy with your girls, and these men ain't pressuring you. Your friends and you had a dandy and they dropping you home safe at the end of the night. Now only a bunch of broke. They spend 20 on B-words and one. I can't say that on here, but y'all can read it. Boy, the money was round in Freeport, Jack. R.I.P. to the real road dogs. Y'all know the G's, and free the real spite. And the ones who move, best wishes. Freeport gone down the drain, Jack. Okay, and in the comment she said the reals was alive on the road during the era of the old sires upgrading to the fairly new one. Let me tell y'all, the era I was able to witness as an upcoming young lady, you go out to eat and you don't spend your money. And you call up someone and they drove you to where you were at and paid the entire tabs, no questions asked. Okay, so basically what this young lady was saying is, man, round in Freeport, they ain't spending the money like how they used to. So she have an issue with that, okay? They ain't spending the money like how they used to. So gentleman named Jay Stubbs, I assume he's a Facebook comedian because I see him on my timeline frequently, I believe. He responded to the post. He said, see now, I gotta share this again because y'all making this post about money. And I get time today. The money's still round, but most of these woman heads still in the clouds. Trust me, 90% of them ain't worth just spending on y'all. Y'all better try hard, go work and create a better life for yourself and stop begging people for money, y'all. Hello, Jay Stubbs, amen? Amen? All right. Okay, and then he shared another post. Well, he posted this time and he said, I swear that post from 2 days ago still get me hot. Cause what that even mean? Then he also shared another post by someone named Damison Idris, and he said, I don't mind being called break because I can't take care of your priorities. Once my light on, food in my belly, and a joint in my ass, you could call me a thief. I don't care. And so Jay Stubbs shared that and say, call me anything but a thief. He said, don't call him no thief. But basically, my intake on it is, listen, if you're a lady and you like for men to take care of you, that's completely fine. It's never no issue with that. But don't be mad because a man don't want to spend his money on you. If he don't want to spend his money on you and you looking for a man that's guess money spend, find another man. You know what I mean? If you was this type of lady and you can find another man, you can find what you're looking for. All these people in the world, all these people in the Bahamas, you can find one. You can find someone who can spend money on you. Listen, I all about doing what you like and doing what you love. I never judge nobody for what they doing. But if the man ain't want to spend his money on you and these men ain't want to spend their money on you, then go find another man to spend money on you. Now, if a man ain't want to spend money on you, then you got to look in the mirror and figure out what's wrong there. So I can't really help you there. You understand what I'm saying? But basically, that's really all what I have to say on that. Okay, so the next topic is basically another Facebook drama, but just a slight quick thing. It's by this person named Fred Evans. So Fred Evans is upset because he bought some fake tennis, or he was about to buy fake tennis. I don't mean to laugh, y'all, but Fred Evans said, stay far away from this store. All the kicks in there are fake. I mean, you could go ahead and spend $250 on a fake kick at your own expense. That on you. So I told the lady in the store that the shoes are fake. The fat B-word looked me in the eyes and tell me the kicks are real after I told her they were fake. If you ain't ordering your kick yourself, or check the known store where you can find authentic kicks like Sports Center, etc., and the fat B with all her belly hanging, oh, got the nerves to tell me the kicks ain't fake because they $250. Basically, all I gotta say is find somewhere where you could get kicks. Somebody saying in the shares, Sports Centers be fellas fake tennis too. Now I know how real it is because I never buy no tennis from Sports Center, but I mean, but in the picture, I'm not gonna lie to you, this does look like a joke. This look like they ordered these tennis off Shein. I can be 100% real with you. That's how these tennis look. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You know, I ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, well that's how it look. No, baby. All right. So the next topic, which is really, really a hot topic, is Dia. Okay, so if you're not familiar now, Dia is a Bahamian artist, and now she's on the Baddies Caribbean show. And a lot of people really have a lot to say about Dia. Like there's a lot of people upset because they feel like, Dia baby, what you doing? You know, I've seen a lot of people commenting on it. So basically, I'm gonna drop a video. This is of one woman reacting to Dia because I'm not gonna lie, every fight Dia been in, Dia lose. Okay, and people think saying it's like, if you losing, why you on the show? But let me just play this video for you guys to listen, and I'll get back.
I don't do. When it come to my country, hold on, let me turn on this light. When it come to my country, we don't do. Let me tell you something. Sweet girl on Baddies Caribbean. The you dealing with, boy? Who you dealing with, boy? Because you on Baddies Caribbean and you getting your ass whale left, right, and center on Baddies Caribbean. Let me tell you something. A real Bahamian don't play, you know. Grab some sand, throw in someone eye, jump a and she gonna go use the toilet. I don't give a what you do. But if I see you get beat one more time, girl, hold on. It's you see you? You see you? You ain't going on national TV. Got people thinking Bahamians can't fight, you know. Leave your nail in someone's ass, girl. Like who raised you, girl? Like if you can't fight, what you going there for? Why you there? You want to be seen? Girl, listen to me, girl. Come off that show. Come off that show and figure yourself out. You know it's a fighting show. You know them girls, them want fight. You know all of them want fight every day. Come on, if you ain't for fighting, come off the show.
Okay, so that lady was very upset. Okay, I mean, I understand what she's saying. If you go on Baddies, if you haven't seen by now, or you don't know by now, Baddies is a fighting show. That's like going on WWE and just standing there and saying, I can't fight. I'm pretty sure that they won't allow me to show the fight here, but she was getting beat up, and the thing that people really was mad about was in the recent fight that she was in, the girl asked if she wanna look back, and she said yeah, and she look like she get beat worse than the first two times. Like what going on with that? But to be honest with you, I was somewhat iffy about it because people been hating on Dia for a minute. From she hit Baddies, from even before this fight happened. So when she hit her first fight, or the first two, I was like, that's an off day in that one episode. It's like, that's an off day, she wasn't really, and she knew. So I ain't put no pressure on them. I don't know if you've seen it when they did the Kia's photo shoot that they normally do. They really was saying Dia was the worst dressed. There was a post that was shared by a page called No Tea No Shade, and they say Body Caribbean newbie promo photos, best dressed DTB Slim, too bad, worst dressed Dia. And they really was dragging Dia. In a post here it says, I love my Bahamian people, but let's be honest, Dia was in the worst dress, but really could have picked a next outfit. Don't fight me. Personally, I mean, I don't feel like the outfit is the best, but I really feel like they did drag Dia. If y'all see, the really who was the worst dressed was Big Gretch. Okay, Big Gretch did look a hot mess. She had this rhinestone mosquito net. I don't know what this is. She looked really bad. And we ain't gonna fake like she looked good. She looked bad. she really was the worst dressed. I don't know what she have on, and I don't know why they didn't want to pick on Dia and say Dia was the worst dressed when Big Gretch looked like garbage. She looked like a walking garbage bag. So that's just how I say, and I being real. Y'all can look at the photo for yourself if y'all watching, or look up the photo, look up on Baddies photo shoot, and look up Big Gretch in the photo shoot for Baddies Caribbean. She looks horrible. Tia one was more just simple, but it wasn't horrible. Like how people was dragging her through the mud. I don't think she deserved that. It wasn't that bad to me. She could have picked something better, but she wasn't that bad, you know. She was more covered up, and I feel like the pose that she selected wasn't the best, but Dia was definitely not the worst dress. So I brought that up to say from Dia went on there, she did have haters, okay? So this is another video of another commenter or another TikToker, and he made this video, but I cut it up because it's about 4 minutes long, and to be honest with you, I'm interested in doing a whole long to do about playing it, but I could just play the important part. If you want to watch the full thing, his TikTok name is itstank11, so you could look it up, and probably you should have the video because it is a recent video. You can find it.
As you know, it's Dia on that. It's Dia, you know, whatever she's be saying, you know. And she just herself up. He's getting up, I'm sorry. But as it progresses, it's getting worse. First and foremost, when they were sharing around the audition, right? I didn't read the comments. I just type it. I just tap it because, you know, I know Dia. I know she's a rapper. Like, long before that, a lot of Bahamians didn't know Dia. But I knew Dia. I know, you know, some of her music. So I was like, all right, let me see what she got going on. Then when I saw she was auditioning for Baddies, I was like, interesting. Baddies Caribbean. I was like, okay, I guess it makes sense. So when Spice called her and say, first and foremost, when she say, I've been working on my career for so many years, I from the Bahamas, Carmichael Road, first and foremost, babe, don't rep Carmichael Road like that's some big ghetto, bro. The only thing big ghetto about Carmichael Road is the traffic and all the shanty towns. So let's just fucking Carmichael Road. Spice give her one task. All she had to do was freestyle and wow them. Right? So I was like, okay, I know Dia, you know, her music, like she got a couple little bars. So I was like, all right, Dia should have something locked and loaded. When she started that member, I say this ass. I mean to be brutal like that, you know, like I just say, I mean to be brutal like that, but it's like, you can't be representing the Bahamas and Carmichael Road. And then you start rapping in patois, like, come on, man, come on. So the first night, Dia get into a little squabble, right? I was like, okay, I know how you missed that punch, but all right, you ain't back down. It's like, all right, cool. Now we come to the most recent episode. That's how I know this gal wasn't into nothing. You see all these women in their little bikinis or shorts or whatever they in on the beach, ready to flip and go. Like, ain't nobody trying to enjoy the beach and the water. Like, everybody lining up to fight. And you out there in a sundress. A sundress. Running up ever so boldly. And you get knocked down that first time. I say, ooh, this one little weak in the knees.
Y'all, Bahamian people is crack me up. But plenty people were not. They weren't happy with how Dia went on the show. And I'll say this, when she did do the audition, I ain't gonna lie, when she started saying, oh, I from the Bahamas, I from Carmichael Road, I was like, yeah, man. And then when she started rapping in patois, I ain't gonna lie, I was confused, but I don't judge nobody, because, you know, if that's what she did, she get on the show. But yeah, I wasn't feeling that like that. But, you know, she still say she from the Bahamas, so I ain't gonna drag the girl. But another person shared this recently, and they said, y'all tired watching as Dia get beat. Stop watching or unsubscribe, Dread. Whatever y'all do, just shut the F up. She keep on saying she's not a fighter. Well, personally, like the lady say, if you're not a fighter, why you on the show?
Now.
That's my only question. Okay, another person said, it's Dia, girl, I'd hate for you to go embarrass us, big dogs, who the rest of them Caribbean island don't like that. Girl, 1 minute for you, miss. Cause you gone put us on that can't fight map. Like that, sweetie. OMG, I need all of my fellow Bahamian people to get on TikTok now and show off y'all fighting skills, please, cause I don't know what next we supposed to do. Listen, another person just shared and say, dear, why? Dear, why you did that? Many people just wasn't feeling it. Now, I don't know if y'all have been paying attention, but before the fight actually happened, Dia did share a post, or before the fight was posted or aired, she did share a post and said, I ain't no fighter, but one thing for sure, I never run. I come up using conch shell and bottle in the Bahamas. Plus, I'm a princess. I ain't do my own dirty work since King Hatchet was a hammer. Okay, personally, okay, I get it. You ain't a fighter and you get people to do your dirty work. That's cool, but when you go on the show, you ain't get nobody to do your dirty work for you. You know, when you go on the show, these girls mean business. I mean, I see the girl, one of the girls who she is fighting with, that girl look like a real street fighter with a wig on. Like when she square up, I was like, oh my gosh, no. I would have to go home first flight. You ain't gonna catch me fighting. No, sir. No, sir. Not a day like it. Or at least not fair. But when you on the show, you have to fight fair. So it don't even make no sense. Even going if you can, you know what I mean. But another person who had something to say with the on a live recently was Island Boy. If you're not familiar with Island Boy was on Bobby Light's Love Show, and I think he did win. And he is another Bahamian, popular on the Zeus network, and so him and Dia were on a live, and this is basically what he said.
The Bahamians are really embarrassed. You let me down, darling. And you let me down, but at the same time, I understand that you can't fight. So like I told you before, you building these beef, you have 5 on your page, you building these beef, you better get some boxing lessons, and you better go to boxing classes, baby. Because it's coming. It's going to be a rumble. Like, this is a different atmosphere you're dealing with. You better call Jezzy and ask us for some lessons. I don't get into woman beef. I don't get into woman.
So basically, he was on there just saying, baby, you disappoint us, the Bahamas in general, and we understand you can't fight, but you should get some lessons. I feel like that's what she should have done before she even come on the show. What do y'all think? Because if I was going on Baddies, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was gonna get real prepared. Okay, another thing that people were talking about while we're on the topic of Istia is that she dropped a 6-minute and 39-second diss track against somebody Caribbean members. And so she called it ban, BHAND, ban, and she said charges bullying the princess. Oh, so the song is named Ban. Okay, sorry y'all, don't judge me. I just getting into it, but yeah, this is a single that she dropped. It's called Ban. I'll let you guys listen to it. Let me know what you guys think. I didn't really listen to it like that. But let me know what y'all think.
I ain't shed a tear, no fuck to give, no fuck to ever trace. Yeah, you say that you was bullied, I guess karma have its place. Cause the bitch you bullied back then way ahead of you in the race. Shit, let's talk about it. Built like an improper fracture.
Okay, so that was just a little snippet of the song. If you do want to listen to it, just check out on YouTube. It's Dear Baddies. Probably, I don't know, diss track, because that's what it is. I didn't listen to it, but I heard about it. 6 minutes and 39 seconds is a lot for a diss track about people who, yeah, you know, it is never that serious. Okay, so one of the last topics that I want to get into. Well, before I get into the last topic, I just want to say, you know, Dear, I don't judge you. I don't hate you. This is commentary, but if you want a fighting show, like I say repeatedly before, or probably like Island Boy told you, go get some lessons. Because when the reunion time come around, that's when I feel like reunion is like the Royal Rumble for every zoo show. So, you know, when that time come around, I feel like you should take yourself some lessons. I feel like that would be safe for you to do. That would be the best thing for you to do, is just go get some lessons. And I understand that you're not a fighter, but you're on a fighting show. And you're on a fighting show where, you know, you have to do your own fighting. You can't have nobody fighting for you. So my question would be is, why you on a show, on a fighting show? If you know, I get she's an artist and I can expand her platform. So I understand that part, but you gotta understand that it's about fighting. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I ain't getting bloody up for no blood. I can't do it. And it's the image thing too. You know, her image is taking a hit because plenty of people just know her as the Bahamian girl who, what I've seen people say is like the loud mouth who getting beat up. And Bahamians are mad because, you know, she represents us. So plenty of people just mad about that. So, but that's my take on it. That's my opinion, you know. That's how I feel about it. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Leave a comment. Say something to me. Okay, so one of the last topics that I want to get into is this popular video going around. I just want to say, Samuel Lewis, I don't know what you do to that woman, but Samuel, that woman, I know we hope you okay, brother. We hope you alive, most importantly. But I'll play it.
Oh, the condom. Just now you him without a condom. And he suck up all on your neck, give you all type hickey. How old are you? 18. Okay. Who? Samuel Lewis. Okay.
Well, at least she know the name of the man, so I ain't judging her like that. But that girl, she looked to me like she a bit younger than 18. Like she was hesitant. She's like 18. She probably 17 or 16. That's how she looked to me. But I ain't putting no nobody. I'm just saying how I feel. Y'all don't come for me. But to be honest with you, my feelings about it is this a young girl, okay? And this woman who rowing in this video sound like a older lady. Mischeck your man. Always check the man, never check the woman. That girl look young. She living her life. You put that over her and she can be on to the next and like that. I don't like stuff like that. I hate women that check the other woman, especially her. This girl look like she's so lost. You know, and I ain't saying what she do probably is right. You know, you shouldn't be around the place, but that's her prerogative. That's what she want to do. Hey, like I told y'all before, I don't judge. But why, like, you know what I mean? Like, what is that called for? You need to take a video and record and check Samuel Lewis. I hate women who always just check the other woman first before they check their man. Sometimes the woman just need to get checked. Like, you know, if there's a woman who you done talk to before and they know you in a relationship. I ain't saying just check the man, but y'all don't be checking the man. Y'all just checking the woman. So you take a video of this woman. Just make sure record a video of Samuel Lewis first too, please, because you bashing this woman and we need to see the man too. I don't like women like that. Okay, so I have a segment here on my podcast where I basically put people on blast. Okay, it's that time. It's time to put someone on blast. So if you are familiar with 100 Jams, I believe it was, who used to put people on blast back then, that was a segment that I really, really, really did love. So I added a segment to my podcast. Yeah. So what you can do to put somebody on blast is you can send me an anonymous comment, or you could. I'll put the link listed below. It's called Tell on YM, and you could send me something anonymously. Somebody you want to put on blast. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I'll read it. You don't gotta put your name. It don't show no information, so I don't even know who you are. But I'll leave the link down below. For every time that I do an episode, we could be putting somebody on blast. Hello, let's start something.
I dare go put someone
On blast.
Okay, so someone here, the first ever one is, someone said, I'd like to put my ex-best friend on blast. She think I know, but I find the messages in his phone. So F you Tina boy. I don't understand what that's saying. Like that. I assuming she's saying something my best friend probably do. Well, she said in his phone, so was she messing with a best friend, man? I don't know. This don't really give me much, but it's the first one. Whatever. But yeah, that's basically all that we have here for today. Thank you guys so much for listening. The song of the day, of course, well, the music for today is my mixtape. You guys should check it out. I will also leave that listed below. It's called What's Next Mixtape. Be sure to check out everything else. Don't forget to send me comments, send me other suggestions, and tag me in tea whenever you see it so I can talk about it on my podcast. But like I said again, it's your girl Jezzy Rose. Thank you guys for listening to What's Tea with Jezzy Rose podcast. All right, guys.
What's up with it?